creative experience. Today we're here with BRIA, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I'm a 21-year-old. I go to Southern University, and I make jewelry, and I draw, I do hair, I do makeup. I'm just an all-arounder.
So, how do you think you started out with all of this? Like, where did it come from?
Well, okay, like, nobody in my family draws or, like, anything. But, like, when I was young, I just started drawing SpongeBob, honestly. And then, like, with the jewelry, y'all really want to know how it started? I was broke. Like, I was really broke, and I was like, damn, I need some money. Like, and I was like, I need some jewelry, but, like, I couldn't buy any jewelry that I wanted. And I just went for, like, this rock star look one day, and it just worked. Like, I went to the craft store, I bought a bunch of shit for, like, $30, and I just put all that shit together, and it just panned out. And I posted that shit on Instagram, not even for people to buy it, just to be like, damn, like, I made this shit cool. And everybody just started hitting me up. It was like, oh my God, I want one.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're like the Johnny Dang. Like that ass.
Low key.
But like I fuck with it. It's like, you're like, I'ma just do this. Like, instead of buying somebody else's shit, let me do it. Like, and I fuck with the DIY aspect of it. It's like, I'ma make this poppin' for myself.
Exactly, and it's like the fact that like everybody fucked with it so tough. I think that's what like got me, because I was like, damn, like even when I just gave homeboy his stuff, I was like, damn, like I didn't expect so many people like, damn, that's hard. Like, you know, like I just had a friend call me and be like, bro, I'm jealous. And it's like, I don't expect stuff like that. Every time I give somebody a necklace, I'm nervous, because I'm like, is this my best work? Is this not my best work? And I get nervous about it, but it's like, when you see how everybody else corresponds to the things that you do, it helps you go harder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's nice. It's real nice.
So what do you think, like, how do you want to progress with this? Like, how do you keep, like, innovating with your jewelry? Like, what's next?
So, like, honestly, I feel like at this point now I'm going more into, like, the gems and the spikes and the crystals. Like, I'm kind of just going into a different aspect, so where it's not, like, just strictly chains, and, like, everything so far is really, like, the same colors, just, like, silvers, hues of blue, like, dark grays, and it's, like, I don't want to do that anymore, so, like, I'm gonna go into like a rusty type of thing, like where it's more like golds and like gold safety pins and stuff like that. And like I bought this rusted chain look, and I think that like that'll be better, because it's like it's a bigger variety, you know what I mean? Because people are always like, oh, I want something different, I want this, and it's like sometimes those craft stores are really limited, but if I like get my supply up and look at different things, then I'll like be able to figure out what I want to do. And honestly, I see a lot of shit that other people do, and I'll just make it into my own. Like if somebody has like a drop chain, like I'll just customize that bitch and have drops everywhere on the chain, and then have like crystals on the chain in certain places, safety pins in certain places. It's like you see something, but you imagine something when you see it. Somebody gives you a concept. Oh, I want you to draw a rose, but you put buku things around the rose. You make the rose into a flimsicle, you know what I mean, fairy tale type of rose, but it's like that may have not even been their image, but you play off of what they tell you because you're an artist.
Exactly.
It's crazy. This shit is beautiful.
So, do you think of art as being therapeutic to you?
Very. Like,
so, like, how do you think it's helped you, like, deal with things? Like,
so, like, you know, sometimes I have really bad anxiety, but, like, if I pick up a paintbrush, pick up a pencil, pick up hair, and just dye it, cut it, tweak it, anything, makeup, like I feel like that's why I'm so creative, because I can do all these different things, and it just calms me down. It's just like, you know, it's one of those things where like you just do it and you forget about everything else that's going on. You're just like, ooh, like this is what I feel like doing, so you do it. And I think that's why I can do so many things, because it's hard for me to focus on just one thing for a long time. That's why I want to change up how I'm doing the chains. Instead of doing them like this, I want to do them like this and then have it drop down low. It's like a chest piece, do face it. I can't tell you about my stuff. No.
Some reviews. What would you want people to take from this interview? What would be your closing statements?
Definitely go with your heart. Like if you're doing something, I'm a college student, I don't want to do college. I really want to drop out. I'm a senior. I'm doing it for my parents. But if you're like a freshman and this is not what you want to do, don't do it. Always follow your heart. If art is something that you want to do it. Like, do not just sit around and procrastinate, because a lot of people do not have your abilities. A lot of people are not creative. A lot of people wish they could do the things that you do, and whether you think it's lame or the people around you think it's lame, it doesn't matter, because somebody out there is a fan and they're supporting you and they care, like they give a fuck. And like, don't forget that, because I feel like a lot of people can get lost up in what society wants and what society wants to see, and it's like, dude, don't give a fuck about that shit. I try not to cuss, but like, don't care. Like, just don't care. Do your thing. Literally, like, I wish I would have done this my freshman year in college. Like, this is the happiest I've been in my life. 21 years of living, this is the happiest I've been. I love New Orleans. I love the creative scene. I love doing fucking jewelry. I love drawing. I love being around creative people. This is everything. Like, and to any artist out there, you know what I mean when I'm like, this is everything. Like, this is where I need to be. Like, I know this is what I'm destined to do.